Hi there, I'm Laura Christine, intuitive healer and channel. I work with you to bring conscious awareness to the patterns and undercurrent of what's going on in your subconscious mind that's blocking you from living the life that you really want to be living so you can make changes and start to love your life. In this video, I'm going to show you how I do a rune cast. At the end, I'm going to tell you the difference between a rune cast, a rune reading, and rune spellwork. So stick around. First things first, if you're not sure what a rune is, make sure you watch my video on what are the runes. You can click that link up there, or it'll also be in the description. To begin a rune cast, I start by holding my runes at my heart and calling on my highest self, as well as the highest self of all those who will be receiving this rune cast, especially for the week of the rune cast, but also anytime. Because I believe that if somebody's drawn to watching a rune cast from whenever, it's the right time for them. Then I call on the wisdom of Odin and the blessings of the three Norns. Again, if any of this is unfamiliar to you, watch my video on what are the runes. I answer those questions for you. I set the intention that the information coming through is clear and accurate for everybody. And here's the fun part. Take out the runes, give them a shake, give them a drop. Some of them are face up and some of them are face down. The ones that fly far away, they don't need to be seen. The ones that are face down, I don't read. Set them aside. The ones that are face up, some of them are going to jump out and say, hi. So out of those, and I see a couple now, I pull them out. And today I've got 4. Set all the others aside and line these up how they feel they want to be lined up. Again, watch the video on what is a rune so you kind of understand what they are and what I'm reading in them when I'm doing the reading. But I'll then read the energy of each rune, the way they fall, meaning the different angles they're at, the proximity to another rune, the way they set up together and who they're next to can determine subtle shifts in how I would read them. Today I'm not actually going to read these, although it's a really powerful sequence here, but you can watch the rune casts that I do and you'll see how I do that. And then after I do the reading, after I read them, I put my runes back in their little bags, bring them back to my heart, and give thanks. Gratitude is so important in this work, in any work. So what's the difference between a rune cast, a rune reading, and rune spell work? A rune cast, the intention is to basically forecast what is going to be important for the collective to look into. Can I do a rune cast for one single person? Of course I can. I choose not to. I'd rather do a rune reading. The intention behind a rune reading is to call up the energy, the energetics that are going on behind the scenes, the subconscious kind of looping that might be going on, so that the person who's receiving the reading can really get a hold of what's happening. Do I want to shift it? And if I do want to shift it, then we can use a number of different tools to go in and shift that energy to clear the subconscious or to rewire it to loop in a different way, which creates a different experience in the life. Rune spell work is a way to use the runes and call in the energy of the runes to reach into those subconscious places and reweave the destiny that way. So it's one tool out of many that we can use to affect changes in our lives by working with the subconscious mind, and therefore the energy that we're projecting and therefore the energy that we're attracting our lives change when we do this deep subconscious work. It's really cool. If you're interested in your personal rune reading, go to beingboundless.com and sign up. I love doing this work. I have some deeper coaching options as well, or deeper healing options. Before I go, do make sure to hit subscribe and click the bell if you haven't yet, so you are notified of all the rune casts. You can start to really tune in to this magical energy and understand how it affects your own life. Thank you so much for being boundless with me.